Alright lads, so it's that time once again to talk about the new Resurrection characters. Very excited for this batch because they are long overdue. They should have received their Resurrection like 2 months ago. So the characters that are actually going to be getting it is going to be the Fraction of Halibel, right? So the Tres Bestia, the Apache, Sun, and Mila Rose. Very excited to see what they can get. Very good links, right? If they get good treatment, I don't think character-wise they're going to get any kind of good skills. If they do, they get better. But those characters alone aren't really that good that it really doesn't matter what they do get. We're mainly going to be looking at what links they might get, because I think that's going to be the most important part for these 3 characters. And as always lads, we are on the BBS simulator, so if you want to check out the site, it will be linked in the description below. So just to show how behind we actually are with the Resurrection stuff, as you can see, normally when you get a Resurrection batch, they appear at the top because they're the newest characters, right? But because like they could do the seasonal characters and they get pushed forward, but keep in mind these characters right here came out after Fowlsy Bubble round 1, and they've already received their Resurrection, right? So we are quite behind, and we have to go down here before we see our first set of characters. So let's firstly check out the Apache. So Apache is a NAD character, right? Looking at the skill that she does have, she's a normal attack damage plus 20 link. This means she has a pretty good opportunity to receive a good secondary soul trait. Now what I would like to see is 10% recharge, because I think we need more links like that. Recharge and no attack damage is a very powerful thing, especially for a character like this where she is a tech character. I mean that she's going to be one of the best links to use on someone that wants recharge and NAD, like Oetsu for example, right? So as for the skills, she has Adrenaline plus 20%, Berserker plus 40, Bruiser plus 30, Devastation plus 40, Havoc plus 20%, Long Reach plus 20%, and Sprinter plus 1. She's already quite stacked when it comes to skills. I would be very surprised if she gets any kind of new skill. I don't think she will. What she might receive is a 20% increase on the Bruiser, maybe even 10%. And maybe a 10% increase on the Berserker. Skill-wise, though, for a NAD character, this is actually very good. Like, imagine a new character came out nowadays that has Flurry Guard Break with Adrenaline and Long Reach. That would be quite nasty. So let's check out what she does get. Boom. Slow duration. Alright, you know what? I'm not going to complain about that. Again, with the new GQ, that can be useful. But slow, is there any kind of GQs with slow? That's kind of just a shafted soul trait, if I'm being honest. Again, I don't mind these paralysis, burn, duration kind of second soul traits when it comes to links like this, but I don't think we see any kind of slow pose in GQ, so this is kind of like a wasted slot in my opinion. Again, so you can correct me in the comments below, but I'm pretty sure we don't see any kind of slow, so that is bad. If it was burn, it would have been good. If it was weaken, if it was paralysis, if it was freeze, if it was even lacerate. I don't think lacerate a good one, but if it was one of those 4, I think that would have been a good thing. But unfortunately, slow duration, we don't see that in GQ, therefore this is kind of a shafted soul trait. Looking into her skills though, what did she get? 20% Adrenaline is the same, Berserker 40, Bruiser, yeah, I think she literally saw no increase. Oh no. Damn, this is the annoying thing, right? Like it's so annoying because they delay resurrections to 3 characters a month and then you give us nothing. Not even one skill change, right? Let me just double check. Everything is the exact same. Not even a 20% increase on the Bruiser. Come on, Klab. Why are we acting like 50% Bruiser is going to actually break the character? Honestly, in today's meta, they could have given her Flurry and she would be usable. Not better. No, she would be better, but she would be usable. She wouldn't be anything broken. So it's kind of annoying. So for this character, the first one, luckily we started with her. Maybe she's the worst in the banner. A shafted resurrection. A terrible soul trait. I can't see any kind of useful slow duration. And she saw no skill increase, which is unfortunate. But skill-wise, she already is stacked. Like, compared to newer characters, the only thing that's, like, not good is the Bruiser. Like, if this was a new character with skills like that, and instead of the Berserker or Bruiser, we had Flurry, that would actually be very good. Alright, and the next character is Sun, so I'm kind of excited to see what she is going to get. She is a strong attack damage plus 25 link. So what I want to see here is recharge. If she picks up any kind of status element reduction, that's going to be very bad. Because in GQ or any kind of quest, you don't ever rock strong attack damage plus status elements, right? You normally go with the full recharge. Normally you would go with recharge plus status elements. So for example, the Halibel, the Cacao Society one, she's a 14 recharge plus weaken duration. That's a very good link. But for strong attack characters, strong attack damage characters, we need to get them with recharge. And that's what I want to see. Now, is she going to get that? Probably not, because we do have the 2nd anniversary Ichigo, who is the exact same link, strong attack damage plus 25 and 10 recharge. So I'd be very surprised if she does pick up recharge. Looking into her soul tree, she is missing quite a few strong attacks. So I wouldn't be surprised here. Maybe she might not pick up. She might pick up maybe weaken defense. She might pick up frenzy. She might pick up Havoc and Berserker, which, if she gets that on top of recharge, that's going to be a very good resurrection. Now, her strong attacks itself aren't the best, but resurrection-wise, that'll be very good. So I'm actually kind of excited to see what she's going to pick up. Boom, weakened duration. See, again, like, weakened duration as a soul trait is not bad for GQ, but you don't rock strong attack damage links. If anyone's rocking these kind of characters as a side lane, you're going with recharge or nat. So I would much prefer characters that have strong attack damage links pick up recharge, and the characters that have recharge pick up these things like weakened duration. So that's a bit unfortunate. I'm kind of not holding out for Mila Rose now. She's probably going to pick up like paralysis duration assign. So let's check out her skills. She got the Berserker, and she got Debilitator +2. Is that what she picked up? Yeah, so she got the 20% Berserker, which is nice. Now she technically has a 45% strong attack damage increase. 20% Bruiser is the same. She got a 2-second Debilitator, which, yeah, it's poison, so that makes sense. Okay, Devastation went up by 10%, Frenzy, Sprinter +1, and Weaken Attack. So, skill-wise, it's a good resurrection. Again, this character isn't that good, so it really doesn't matter. But for the Sun fans out there, I guess you got a pretty decent upgrade. Just when it comes to the link, strong attack damage plus weakened duration isn't that useful unless you're trying to do a lot of damage in GQ. I can see the use of it. It's definitely better than Apache's one. I will say that, but again, strong attack damage links, in my opinion, should pick up recharge, and then the recharge characters should pick up the weakened durations, the burn durations, the freeze durations, etc. So now let's check out Mila Rose, who is the last character. Excited to see her because she technically does have the best kit of the three, and if she picks up like paralysis duration or burn, that's not going to be too bad. So let's see what she does get. So originally, 12% recharge. Kit-wise, I think she's not bad, you know. Like, SA1 is a lunge forward, I believe. SA2 is a 500 arounder, and an SA3 is actually full screen, from my understanding. Let me just check. No, it's a 575. Jesus. Oh, no. Alright, then. I mean, she's alright. She has the paralysis, so hopefully she already has Debilitator. She does. What she might pick up is a Berserker. Maybe even a Havoc. I think that's what she actually does deserve, but again, it's not going to make that much of a difference. When it comes to the soul trait, I would like for her to pick up strong attack damage, but looking at the other two characters, she's probably going to get, like, paralysis duration, which, again, isn't a bad thing, by the way, so don't get me wrong. If for a recharge character, if she picks up paralysis duration, freeze duration, it's not going to be that bad. Let's see what she got. Damage taken. This, okay, it's different. It's different. This is the second character now to have strong attack damage and also recharge. I'm not necessarily going to complain about that. It has its use, right? Especially if your character's 1-5, you don't have any investment into the stamina slot for a Transcendence, and you die a lot in co-op, this is a link that could be useful, just giving you that extra bit of DR. Unfortunately, I was kind of looking forward to this character maybe getting freeze duration or burn duration, because that would have been useful for GQ. Would have much preferred if she did pick up strong attack damage, but I think power characters have a lot of those kind of hybrid links with strong attack damage and recharge. So I'm not going to say it's a bad one. I think we do need more links like this, because so far only 2 of them exist in the game right now. So not too bad, I guess. And then looking into her skills, she got Berserker plus 20%. I believe she didn't already have that. That is correct. Berserker plus 20%, Debilitator plus 5, Devastation, Frenzy, Long Reach, and Sprinter plus 1. So yeah, the only thing she picked up is Berserker plus 20%, which, you know what, isn't too bad then. I think that's actually kind of a good thing. Because she didn't get it as a soul trait, sure, she herself is not going to be an amazing link like the other power characters, but at least she did pick up that 20% Berserker. So if you want to actually play as Mila Rose, if you are a Mila Rose fan, she got a decent upgrade. I'd probably say she got the best of the 3. It's not a bad one. It's not a bad one, not whatsoever. I don't even think that's annoying. That she does have Debilitator plus 5, which is kind of a throwaway because like only 2 attacks have it. Maybe it's good for the soul bomb because it's guaranteed to inflict the paralysis. But overall, these 3 resurrections are just okay. And that's the annoying thing. They purposely delay the resurrections. Now we're only getting 3 characters a month, and it's not even like they're doing an amazing job. Like, if they were making them way better compared to before, because we're only getting 3 instead of 6 a month now, that would have been great. But we're still getting the exact same treatment, and there was really no reason for them to delay the resurrections. Like, we still don't know why, right? Originally, we assumed it was delayed because of the potential new power system, but that does not look like to be the case, and it does appear to be there was no reason for them to doing it. Some would say that it's because they don't want to give us orbs, which is fair, but then they also sell them as character packs, so they're also missing out on money. So it's just a lose-lose for everyone, really. I'm not really sure why they've done this. Anyway, though, lads, the next set of resurrection characters does appear to be the Ichigo, Koga, and Renji. However, do keep in mind that this is planned for next month, mid-month, right? So these new resurrection characters, the CHIMAERA CHORD batch, is going to be coming out in around a week's time. Now, this one, keep in mind, the Ichigo, Renji, and Koga might get pushed back a few months if we keep getting seasonal characters. So I believe the mid-month of May might actually be giving us a seasonal batch. Maybe the Parasol cards will be getting their resurrection. So I'm not 100% certain that the next batch is going to be these three, but I can guarantee that the next premium batch, whenever it does come around to getting these three characters, will be these three getting their resurrection. So kind of exciting. Renji and no, I'd say Renji's definitely still usable. Ichigo and Koga, yeah, they're a bit just meh. So I'm actually kind of looking forward to Renji when he does get resurrected. Anyway, lads, that was the video breaking down the new resurrection batch. A decent batch. I wouldn't say it's the best. It's not the worst. I can see some use for some of these links, so I'm not going to complain entirely, but it is what it is, right? So in the comments below, let me know what you guys think about these resurrections. Are you happy they finally received their resurrection? Are you disappointed? Let me know in the comments below. I'm curious to know, and I'll see you lads in the next one. Peace.